Listen up here, folks. This is podcast 82 of the Overkill Podcast. We're back at it again. We're here to game. We're here to yap. I'm Iron Meta Frankie, and I'm here with
Kirby DK10, baby. And I'm excited for this one. Let's go.
Oh, yeah?
Chat.
Oh, man.
We got a lot of spicy topics today.
The live stream chat that's not here. Chat. Okay, chat.
The non-existent chat.
It's all in his head, folks. He's fucking lost it. He's fucking losing it. Oh, man, that is funny.
Yeah. I guess we'll just hop right into it. With Sonic Mania 2, it was apparently never planned or released. You know, they never thought to make a second game, and so apparently the developer behind it, Evening Star, they basically said that once they made Sonic Mania 2, Sega, they wanted to make a 3D title, and then they also made, with Big Penny's Breakaway, that's the game that I believe they went to make on, yeah, the people who made Sonic Mania went to make that game instead, so, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure this out, so, okay.
And then also, apparently there's been an update over 2 years after it was revealed. We got a glimpse of concept art and some design music, so yeah. They did make another Sonic 2, it looks like a 2.5D style game. I don't know. It looks like maybe like pseudo 3D. It's not like pixelated. It looks kind of odd, not gonna lie, but yeah. Oh. Honestly though, like this makes me wonder why. I don't know. I always thought there would be a sequel at some point, or maybe like a completely original game. I know they had that Sonic Origins game, I believe, but I don't think that was that amazing. Yeah, I just feel like they could have made something something great, but no, they
No.
Also, I just kind of want to talk about the Sonic franchise in general. Like, why do you think out of all the franchises it attracts, like, I feel like it should be a franchise that should be dead, you know, but it's not. And I think I think one reason is, like, every time a game is announced or every time you buy one, you don't know if it's going to be good or not.
Well, that you're not wrong about that. Yeah, every time one's announced, it's like I'd give it like a 30-70 on if it's gonna be good or bad. Like, there's a lot of the more recent Sonic games I feel like have been a miss. I mean, other than Mania, I mean, like, I don't know any of the recent ones that have actually been good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little shocked they didn't just go with Sonic Mania 2. I mean, it seems like a shoe-in as far as like sales and stuff. Everyone wanted it. Everyone knows the name, right? Like, it just seems like such an easy win, such an easy layup for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems goofy.
I mean,
silly even.
Yeah, I always felt like the biggest problem that I had with Sonic Mania was they reused a lot of the concepts from the older 2D Sonic games, and I really liked the original stages they had. So I thought they would just make a game with all original stuff, but nah.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But that does make sense. We have talked about Penny's Big Breakaway, and that is a very similar style game to like a 3D Sonic game, and that actually makes a lot of sense now.
Stop.
I didn't realize that it was made by the same dev, but
yes. Yeah. Sorry, the cats are fighting to the death. I didn't realize. I didn't realize it was made by the same dev either.
Yeah, my guy's
Penny's Big
sabotaged.
Breakaway. Bro, I am right now. I mean, I guess. I did not know that either. I know we covered Penny's Big Breakaway a while ago. We never ended up playing it. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. That's new news to Moiwa. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Well, no, I was just kind of thinking because they're coming up with a new. They're releasing a new Sonic racing game. So they made that. They made another one of those. I didn't think those ever sold well, but apparently they do. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I had no idea about this.
Yeah, they're coming out with a new racing game, but I guess instead they're making this Sonic Superstars. I mean, I will give them credit. The Sonic Superstars, it looks like it'll be okay. I am surprised they probably could have just made Sonic Superstars and then just slapped Sonic Mania 2 on it, but maybe Mania 2 is its own thing. Maybe it's like more of the retro franchise. And then with this new one looks pretty retro-y, but it's got like a weird 3D.
Yeah.
It's like weird. It's like 3D art with 2D gameplay. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, I think so. It reminds me a lot of like old Donkey Kong Country, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's kind of simulating 3D, but it's not really.
Kind of pseudo 3D.
Yeah. I'm watching this Crossworlds. I mean, this Crossworlds, it looks like, your basic Sonic kart racer. Like the other ones,
True.
Yeah. Interesting. I guess we can talk about another furry franchise, Bubsy, baby.
Oh, no, yeah, speaking of, I guess I'm just kind of surprised. Experimental project. Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of surprised they didn't do a Mania 2. Bubsy Inn is a game coming out on the Switch. It is a collection of Bubsy and the Fractured Furry Tales, which was on the Jaguar, I guess. Bubsy and Claw's Encounters of the Furried Kind. That one's a very popular one. And then Bubsy 2. And that is releasing on everything, it looks like. So, how do we feel about this? I might actually play this. I've never played a Bubsy game. Do you think you would?
Nah, bro.
No, I think it's kind of a meme.
Bad. I mean, it is a meme. I think for like $35 you get almost all the...
But the people are clamoring for
games, it. I mean, you get a lot of the big ones, at least. Yeah, Bubsy 2, I know that one. And then the Claw Encounters is, I've heard that one too. But, yeah, I think the only one they're missing here is Bubsy 3D.
Oh, man, yeah, for sure.
Although, it looks like if you get the collector's edition... You get a low poly. Baby. You get a low poly Bubsy 3D figure, which looks like the 3D version.
Yeah, it's nice and cursed. I like that. It looks fucking horrific. Is what it looks like.
You also get a yarn pin. Which, pretty interesting. I guess. The two Bubsy fans out there are really excited for this one.
The two Bubsy fans. They've been waiting, bro. You leave them alone.
Oh man, I mean this is.
I wonder how it's gonna sell. I really do.
Yeah, I remember he had that other game. I think it was like Woolly Strike Back, right, or something like that. Yeah, the Woolly
something like
Back.
that.
And that was, when was that? That was released in 2017. So he's been making kind of a little bit of a comeback, of course, as a meme. But I heard that one was actually not the worst, but not great either. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I mean it's probably gonna be fine. I don't know. It's a Bubsy game. I don't expect it to be good. I am curious on how well this will sell. So the standard edition is $35, and the Impossible set. They have a Impossible Deluxe, which just has a keychain. It looks like the soundtrack on CD, a poster, whatever game, whatever system you're getting it on. That's going to come with a physical release, and that's $70. And then we have a Impossible set at $150, which has a pin, the little 3D cursed thing, the book, and then a big fancy box, a keychain, and everything from the previous edition. So it's interesting. It actually comes with 2 keychains. I don't know why, but it does. So yeah, I am curious on how well this actually sells, because I think we all know the Bubsy games are kind of shit. I know people always try to tell you how great they are, but I'm almost like 99% certain they're pretty shit. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, whenever the comeback game, it has 170 reviews on Steam, so I'm assuming this one's not gonna sell well either.
Ooh.
Yeah.
People have lost it for the Bubster.
I guess we can we'll move on.
Yeah, I suppose so.
The Nintendo Switch 2 was released, of course, and we forgot to cover this, but this is a little bit of an older story.
How could we?
It happened about a month ago, but the Brazilian government is actually going after Nintendo, specifically the Sao Paulo branch of Brazil's Consumer Protection and Defense Program is challenging Nintendo's EULA, basically. Basically that thing that you sign whenever you buy, or whenever you get into a game. You have to sign it usually.
It's your little binding contract thingy.
Yeah, they labeled it as abusive under Brazilian law. And
damn.
Yeah, they basically, you acknowledge that if you fail to comply with the foregoing restrictions, Nintendo may render console or software permanently unusable, in whole or in part, which is
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is one of those things where it's like, I understand it's horrible, but honestly, things have been going downhill for a while, so I just expect I expect
damn.
I expect this from every company, honestly, at some point.
Don't be too happy now.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, you haven't owned games or your media for years, No,
I think anyone that believes they have has been coping pretty hard with themselves. To be honest, I mean, this isn't. I'm a little surprised it's coming from Brazil, and I mean that as I didn't know they had consumer protections like this, but I guess they do. I doubt it's gonna result in too much. Oh, now I'm being sabotaged with sneezing.
Dang. Yeah, to me, one thing that I do find interesting is, how they have actual consumer laws like this. I'm actually surprised. But on top of that, I don't see how Nintendo could win against this. Or what Nintendo might do is they might just stop selling in Brazil altogether. And then people just have to go to like underground markets, I guess, to get their games.
Yeah,
I do know a lot of people in South America actually do that. They like pirate games and whatnot because
well,
expensive.
yeah, it's expensive. I guess that's why I'm kind of shocked because I know they always pirate games and stuff. So I'm a little shocked they have consumer protections like this. Creates sense. Yeah, I mean, am I crazy? Hasn't Nintendo always had the ability to break your console, or am I crazy on that?
I don't believe they did with the Switch one.
Okay.
I don't think they had that clause exactly. I mean, really, I've known. I know PS4s used to get bricked, so I'm just surprised people really are angry at Nintendo for this, but yeah.
Well, and I know it's not like bricking technically, but I know like the old 360s used to be able to, like if you cheated in a game or whatever, they could like take away your ability to have online. They could. There were a few times like there was that one guy who would troll on Call of Duty, and they basically bricked his console to where like couldn't get online, couldn't play certain games that like required online access. So I mean, they kind of bricked him, and that was like the Xbox 360 days. So I don't know. I am a little surprised. Maybe that's not technically bricking. I said grifting.
Yeah.
But it seems very similar to me.
Yeah, if you make modifications or unauthorized usage, you can brick your Switch 1 console. So I mean, it's been a thing for consoles for a long time. Yeah, as Meadow was saying, even the 360. Yeah, I believe it was Keemstar who had his 360 bricked, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
I think he went through like 3 consoles, bro. Or maybe it was
that's wild.
It might have been Only Use Me Blade. I don't know. It's one of those guys. But
probably, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a thing for a long time. I mean, even like game, what do you call it, anti-cheat softwares now, they basically hardware ban you, where if you go online with whatever MAC address that you had on your PC, they know, okay, this is that PC, it has this hardware, and they won't let you play. So it is getting that way with everything. So it's been that way, to be honest. Unless you physically own a disc and like you're playing offline, you actually own that piece of media,
Yeah, I mean, you can just get whapped offline. I mean, yeah, you haven't owned stuff for a long time. I guess everyone's shocked because it's finally Nintendo is the big deal. I mean,
yeah,
I know we're probably a little bit more pro Nintendo than most people are these days. I know they did a thing. Maybe we'll talk about it next week where they basically shut down a charity event by saying all the games that are used in the charity event have to get Nintendo's approval first. So that's been something they've done recently. But like, yeah, as far as like the bricking and they've never liked you modifying your Switch one, and I don't know. I guess I'm just not super surprised. I am glad that like someone's finally fighting back. I just wish they would have fought back, back in the day of whenever you got your online removed for trolling kids in COD or something. That just seems, no one was going to sue him for that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it goes anywhere. I doubt it will. I'm sure Nintendo will wiggle out of it somehow. They're ongoing. I was checking up on this Power story. They're still suing. They're still adding different things. We're not going to go through it all. There are much better people for that. But they did allow a Power World clone onto their Nintendo store. It looks like shit. It looks like a mobile game. It honestly looks like shovelware. And yeah, they let it onto their store. I don't know if it was on purpose. I feel like they have to approve every game, so I'm a little surprised they let it on their store. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad someone's finally standing up. Government's finally involved in something like this. It always takes a long time, though, just like the gambling and CSGO stuff.
Yeah. I guess we can move on to Mickey D's and Pokemon.
Mickey D's and Pokemon. So, in Japan, the U.S. actually had this problem, too. Whenever McDonald's did this, if you remember, like 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, Pokemon did a release where for the 20th anniversary, where you could get special Mickey D's cards. And there were people that would go into McDonald's and buy 100 Happy Meals just to get these stupid cards. And it appears the same thing is happening over in Japan. They're doing another release. And they are cracking down on scalpers by saying you can only buy 3 Happy Meals per group. I don't know if that really helps. I think you could show up to Mickey D's with 20 people, and if you're all separate, you could pretend to buy 3 Happy Meals apiece, but, I guess it's something. I do find it a little cringe watching grown men buy 100,000 Happy Meals for some Pokemon cards, but,
That is crazy work. How much food do you think is, gonna get wasted?
Oh, a ton.
Oh, no.
Bro, if you ate that many little kids' cheeseburgers or nuggets, you're gonna be sick. There's no way.
Yeah.
I don't know. The best case scenario is they go out and give them out to people, but by then it's probably cold and gross. So
I will say it is kind of cool how I forget the name of the grass dragon, but they have a little picture here showing on instead of it being your traditional Happy Meal, it has Dragonite on it, or it has Charizard, or it has I always forget the name of that one, but it's the green dragon guy from Gen 1.
Rayquaza.
Rayquaza, there you go.
Yes, Rayquaza, Dragonite, and Charizard. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I guess the Pikachu card goes for $20 to $40. So, I mean, I guess people buy these cards for way more than they're worth. So it makes sense that people would scalp.
Is this the original cards, or is this a reprint of them, or what is that? Is this just
So these are what it is they make this is exclusive art for the McDonald's release.
Okay, I see.
And you can see it has Pikachu reaching for a T-booger and Sprigato on a bunch of fries or something laying there at home. Yeah, it's all kind of McDonald's themed. There's little stamps there's a little M stamp in the corner. It's cute. I mean, I can understand the desire for the rare cards. I mean, they look cute and everything. I just think it's really cringe when our grown men fight over Pokemon cards. I guess I'm a little shocked they didn't implement this before they released it, but whatever.
Yeah, I think they're
it's so crazy to me.
Not have all the food go to waste, maybe. Trying to do something
maybe
ethical. Or
it might be so they don't run out of stock, because they probably only have limited things to put in Happy Meals as well.
Well, that too. But yeah, it just seems kind of weird to me that they would tie it to the food thing. Yeah.
Yeah, go off. Anyways, I, I just find stories like that really funny. Kind of cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go into our next story, I did want to say we got the chance to play the Battlefield 6 beta, or I finally did. And I know last week I think you talked about it, but yeah, it was fun. It was enjoyable.
Yeah. I thought it was like an okay game. To me, it's not. I don't think it's not like best game of all time. It's just getting Battlefield to where it should have been a couple years ago. Like in my opinion, this game should have came out instead of 2042, but it's not the case.
Such is life.
But speaking of 2042, it is gonna be getting one final update before Battlefield 6, and for the most part, it doesn't seem to be that big of an update. It's just it'll add one new map and 3 weapons, and then looks like some vehicles from Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3. The Warthog and the Frogfoot. So I believe it's adding in the what do you call it? The like hovercraft and oh, and this is a plane. Oh, these are both planes actually. That's right. Yeah. They're both planes. I remember.
Plane gamers rejoice.
There's been yeah. Vehicle gamers are happy.
I was more of a helicopter guy.
On top of that, they're going to be adding Pax Armada Cosmetics, which is one of the factions in Battlefield 6. They're going to be adding that into 2042. So all you cosmetic enjoyers will have a great time.
All of the tens of people that still play 2042.
Yeah. That's my kind of concern here. Is I know with how bad the launch was, I know it did regain some players towards the end of its life cycle. With, I believe there's one free weekend and it was on sale, and it was about like 100. There were like 100,000 players that were playing it at one point. So it did make a little bit of a comeback, but I wonder how. Like, I wonder if you're gonna be able to play Battlefield 5, for instance, but not play 2042, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if like 2042 is just gonna die immediately, or if it's actually gonna have some sort of player base.
You think? I mean, I guess they will. Do you even think they're gonna keep the servers up for it?
They probably will. I don't remember if it has a server browser. I don't think it does.
No, it does not. From when we played it, it does not. I don't know. I got my refund. Got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not.
I mean, I guess
so they would be all official servers. I mean, I guess they could just take up some space on their like current. Like they could just leave a few open. Maybe that's probably what they'll do.
The only like server browser-esque feature is the portal mode. So I guess like there might be some community servers that are on the portal mode that you can play on, but yeah. I mean, the regular servers, I think they'll probably get shut down pretty quickly.
Yeah. I agree. They're probably not long for this world. But, okay, Kat.
Other than that, though, I went back and I played Battlefield 1. Been enjoying that. Actually having classes and having like content and stuff to go through.
Yeah.
I do think the only thing I don't like about BF1 is the fact that you can pick up the different kits. Like there's a flamethrower one, there's a machine gunner.
I've always thought that was weird.
It's annoying. It's one of those things that they brought in from Battlefront. And I just don't think it works well with the Battlefield franchise. But other than that, I think it's a great game.
Yeah. That is a Battlefield front thing, isn't it? I do remember that. Yeah, that's a weird feature to add into a Battlefield game. I don't think it's good. But yeah, I mean, six is promising. I probably wouldn't pick it up for full price, maybe half or, I don't know. We might end up getting it just to have something to play. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't just make it free to play though. I thought that's the route they were gonna go.
Oh, you think so? You thought so?
I thought they would do free to play. Now I do believe there is going to be a battle royale mode that's free to play, but the actual
they're gonna
game
do the COD route.
Yeah, they're trying to do the whole Warzone thing. I guess we'll have to see on that. So we can move on to our last topic, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. I think we talked about him a while ago. We got Wu Yang here. He's our support hero.
In Overwatch.
He's
2.
Yes. Well, Overwatch 1 is gone.
Yeah.
I don't think you can still play it, can you? No.
No.
He is our water support hero. He has a staff. We covered his abilities last time. But apparently on August 19th, you can try him out in quick play. I guess if you're lucky enough to lock in first. Yeah, he kind of has an interesting kit. A little bit of healing, a lot of damage. He's kind of one of those like hybrids from whenever we looked at him last time, where he can do, he's kind of like not like a Zenyatta, but where he's kind of like half damage, half healing. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting.
It looks like he's a lot more of a movement guy. He has a little wave that he can ride that gives him a boost. And then he can do the healing stream, or he can do damage. So it's like a little hero. I always have a fondness towards Aqua like characters. I like ice or water based characters, so I think the only one I don't enjoy actually, which funny enough is actually May. But that's because she has
he looks
voice lines.
Wow, he really does.
What is he?
So yeah, he has a little wave he can ride. He has an orb that I think you have to like aim, like a seeking or like a controlled orb, and then he basically has the healer from TF2 beam, like Mercy. And then his ult, it looks like he attaches like a big burst onto, he can like put up a big orb on friendlies that heals, and then it like explodes.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Yeah, his voice lines really are tilting though. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying,
I mean, it's always exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. We haven't been playing a lot of Overwatch 2 recently. Just been playing other games.
Yeah, we have not. I think it's just. Oh gosh, what was that?
I guess we'll have to get back into it.
Yes, we will. I think I just. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's about it for the podcast, boys.
Yeah.
It's been your boy,
gosh. I think I had water spill down
Kirby
beneath
DK.
my desk.
Oh no.
It's been your boy Meta.
Peace.
Bye.